sweepstakes winner and a scandal. That's the news on Consumer RV News.
Hey everyone, welcome to Consumer RV News. I'm Courtney Wall, and of course, Andy McCaskey.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've done the show, hasn't it?
It is. I got some bad news for you, Courtney.
What?
You didn't win.
Neither
did I.
Oh, I thought there was I was like, what did I do now?
No, that's not it. What we're talking about, of course, is the Go RVing Sweepstakes, which is promoting the RV lifestyle. And the contest has been running since March, actually through April 16th, in conjunction with Great American Country Network. But this was Go RVing's first ever national giveaway. And it ended up with presentation of a 2012 Lance camper, an ultralight travel trailer to the winners, Pamela and Clifton Johnson at Stennett RV in Clarksville, Indiana. Take a guess. How many entries do you think?
How many entries?
A bunch.
I don't even, there's not even a number.
650,000 people were involved in that. And of course, as a part of this Great American Country Partnership, country music star Chuck Wicks was involved. And Go RVing also had on-the-road guide to summer hotspots the special section in the June People Country magazine. So anyway.
Now, I have a question. Go RVing is they don't promote certain brands, but there was a kind of a pull of the hat for which RV company, right?
As always, Go RVing, there's a drawing, literally a drawing out of a hat that determines which manufacturer gets to participate and who gets prime billing in that, as well as I believe a lot of the shows from an industry standpoint, the positioning of who gets what booth determined that way as well.
Gotcha. It was Lucky Lance this time, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, this next story is something that is we've been covering for some number of months because there's been a tremendous amount of public support, and now to find out that it turns out there's a scandal associated with the California park system. Los Angeles Times discovered that there was, according to a state auditor, there was a hidden $54 million surplus that was discovered in the park's account, and also an unauthorized program that allowed employees to trade in unused vacation time. Over $271,000 in cash were discovered under that program. Now, the reason this is so important is we've been reporting that there has been a tremendous amount of effort. Over 70 parks were to close in the state of California because of the budget crisis, and a lot of local localities, local cities and counties, as well as civics groups and just people who were interested in trying to keep their local park open and available to the public, some of those guys want their money back, and that's basically what's going on. And lawmakers are really concerned that this is coming at a very bad time, but it's a rift between the state and the whole community of park supporters. And they just said if you're looking for a disaster from a political standpoint, you didn't have to look too far. And there's only one way to fix it, which is to jump in, try and find out what happened and the responsible parties, and get that corrected, and their quote, restore public trust and confidence.
Need to grow a money tree.
Yeah, exactly. And then final note, Airstream is turning 80 years old, and Huffington Post had an interesting kind of an observation. They said that what Instagram is to cameras, Airstream is to vehicles. That they started out being associated with state-of-the-art innovation and so forth. Of course, the Airstream was designed to talk about the aviation age. They said it was like toaster in a wind tunnel was how they phrased it. But this was at the same time as Lindbergh's flight, Spirit of St. Louis, and so forth, was hot news at that particular time. Huffington Post said that it may not have conquered the West, but they certainly made it more accessible. and still continues to let the denizens of America's growing suburbs get back to the outdoors. So if an Airstream in the driveway still means 1 foot out the door, and that's an American stance if there ever was one. And that's it on Consumer RV News.
You know, I think I told you this. I went on a photo shoot a few weeks ago, and I pulled up to my photographer's house, and next door, her neighbors had this amazing vintage Airstream. And if you've watched any of our shows, you know that I really enjoy a good vintage Airstream. And I was like, can we use that for the photo shoot? And she said, they're gone. I thought to call them, but they were gone. So maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Anyway, thanks to RVBusiness.com. Obviously, the publication of record for the business of RVing. And you can check out our show on RV Capital Talk, which will have a lot of business-related things as well.
All right, so 30 seconds of shameless plugging. It's been a little while since I've done this, so let's see how it goes. Be sure to watch Consumer RV News and all the other great shows here at RVNN on our Boxee channel. You can find us in the App Store. Be sure to subscribe to the RVNN Daily. It comes out each and every Friday with great social media contributors. Of course, you can circle us on Google+. Follow us on Pinterest. Each one of our shows has their very own board. Give us a thumbs up on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. Last but not least, we're on the Roku, so be sure to... There, I messed up. We're in the travel and outdoor section. The outdoor and fitness section is actually what we're in. I just threw out a bunch of sections. We're in the outdoor and fitness section. So be sure to subscribe, tell a friend, and give us a rating. We would greatly appreciate it. Any last words, Andy?
No, that's it. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Consumer RV News.
Do you have a great product or RV accessory? Pull out that flip cam or smartphone and get ready for RV Travel Shop on RVNN TV. Make your own 5-minute infomercial and put it in front of thousands of people who've already said, I love RVing, on a set-top box that's already in over 3 million homes. Maybe you have real pitchman talent. Maybe you just show people what you've got. On RV Travel Shop, people can view your product video at any time for 30 days on the Roku video player. That's the same player Netflix uses to put movies on your flat screen TV, plus videos from major channels like Disney, Hulu, Pandora, NBC, and Fox, and Angry Birds. The same low-cost player that thousands more homeowners will add to their home this week. RV Travel Shop on RVNN TV is a flat-fee, month-to-month contract with no special codes, no order tracking, and no paperwork or commissions. Contact us now, 1-877-578-7866, or by email, rvtravelshop@rvnn.tv.